couple months ago, I got rejected in a way that I think will shape my mind forever, actually. And this girl basically was like, I feel like you're saying all of the right things, but you're doing it on purpose. And at the time, my interpretation of that was essentially like, I'm coming off as a bit fake because maybe, I really don't remember what we were talking about, but I must have given the impression that much of what I was saying to her was rehearsed in some way. Like I had memorized the material and she was getting stuff that I might say to anybody and it wasn't unique to her. And I don't actually think that that is what was happening. I think that can happen, but this just does not seem like what the situation was in this particular instance. What I think actually happened is that I was so good, just full stop, just the overall picture of everything, that it was unsettling. Like she had just never witnessed someone being that charismatic. And listen, I have my off nights like anybody, but when I'm on, I'm as good as there is. So she was just getting the 10 out of 10 version of me. And it was uncomfortable. There was tension because of it. And my response to it was sort of to be like empathetic. Like, okay, let me like take a step back because maybe I am, maybe I need to be a little bit more human in this moment. But in hindsight and in similar situations in the future, the answer to that is just to steamroll it because they don't know what they want. The thing that I wish I had done, which I would hope that other people would do in similar situations, is just to call out the obvious, which is, in this case, just go meta with it and be like, I feel like what you're literally telling me is that I'm so charming that you can't deal with it. And I know, like, I'm incredible, obviously. And then just keep going. And the reason to do this is because they are testing you. Like, people are constantly testing other people. And I feel like half the internet is unaware of it, and most of the other half just doesn't want to acknowledge it. But all of these little soft rejections, soft sort of insults or call-outs or whatever you want to call them, they are tests. People don't know what they see in other people, especially female to male. Like, they are scanning for so much, and whether they know it, whether you know it, whether anyone knows it, whether anyone in the room knows it, they are testing you. It's a subconscious reflex. It's a survival instinct. Insults or call-outs or whatever you want to call them, they are tests. People don't know what they see in other people, especially female to male. Like, they are scanning for so much, and whether they know it, whether you know it, whether anyone knows it, whether anyone in the room knows it, they are testing you. It's a subconscious reflex. It's a survival instinct.
So this is a video I came across today. And I just could not wait to talk about this because men are just as delusional as women are. So this man says that he goes out on a date or he's in some sort of interaction with a woman, and she responds to the engagement that he is pretty much rehearsed. And he said he interpreted it as she believes that he's being fake. And to him, that means that he was just being so charismatic, she didn't know what to do, and that it was a survival instinct. It absolutely was. You know, when I was a teenager or very, very early 20s, I saw a documentary about psychopaths, sociopaths. One of the main characteristic traits was charm, charisma. So ever since then, any man who was charming, was charismatic, who always said the right thing, who never really had to pause and think about what they had to say, was an alarm going off for me. And what makes it so creepy about this man is the fact that he can't even see himself. He can't even see how incredibly disingenuous he is, while admitting that he is disingenuous. This man is so disconnected from self. The entire time he is regurgitating, recalculating the story, he's recalculating it as if he was not a part of the story. This man is clearly, listen, I'm of the paranoid, very cautious. I lean on the air of caution because I am of the dark shadow goddess lens. So I don't pretend that I see things that I don't see. And I would rather be overly cautious than not enough. So I don't give men the benefit of the doubt. But the way this man is disconnected from his own behaviors while admittedly saying, I need to be human in this moment, that translates to I'm being fake, that I'm putting on a show, and he doesn't even understand that he's being clocked because that is how disconnected he is. This man is clearly a consumer of real deal red pill content. The way he never once referenced this woman as a woman, he referenced her and grouped her in a category with every other woman. He kept saying they. Red flag. See, men are delusional because men have come up in a world where they've been conditioned to think that women are more stupid than they actually are. And women play a large part in this by pretending to be stupid and dumbing themselves down. Men think because we have a difficult time deciding what we want to eat, that makes us difficult to decide how to exist in life. They don't understand that women are faking because women fake so well. So this is how I can tell that this man is an avid consumer of red pill content. And I mean big deal, non-surface level red pill content. Because he is so far removed from himself. He's clearly admitting that he plays games, but then can't make the connections as to why she clocked him for being disingenuous, right? Delusional men that listen to red pill content and red pill content make men delusional is extremely dangerous. This man is extremely dangerous because someone that is this disconnected from self, where they are retelling a story as if they're not even a part of the story, is crazy. And his responses to people's comments, his comment section is full of women telling him, I see exactly why she was saying this. Like, this has to be satire. You're creepy. And he's responding as if he's not even a part of the story. He's responding as if he's talking about a story that is about someone else, not himself. Because even in the video, he says something along the lines of, when I had to read the situation as this, and that. I'm like, sir, you are incredibly disconnected. And then you wonder why she thought that you were reading off of a script, and it's something that you say to everybody, because red pill content teach men that women are so stupid that you say this, you say that, you say this, you say that, and you're supposed to get a very specific reaction. So when men don't get that reaction, they never make the connection that you're the problem, that they're the problem. They think it's the woman that's the problem. And this is what makes red pill content very detrimental to men, because this kind of person, how long before he turns into rage? Because his disconnect, his pseudo calm demeanor is something underneath that. It's a lot of shit underneath that. Yep. That I hope the one woman who goes out on a date with him don't expose herself to. And his use of soft rejection and soft insults. So somebody telling you that your response is disingenuous is an insult. Listen, if y'all are still dating, if you are still going out with men, keep your head on a swivel. Okay? Because the only thing that is more alarming than an emotional is a calm presenting emotional that stuffs that rage like a Thanksgiving turkey, baby. Keep your head on a swivel.
A couple months ago, I got rejected in a way that I think will shape my mind forever, actually.
Okay. Tell me more.
On purpose.
Oh yeah, I've rejected so many guys for that very same reason. But I'm really happy that you took something away from that conversation and that rejection that, you know, you can use in the future. So tell me about.
Unique to her.
No. No. Oh, honey, that's not what she meant. She meant it wasn't unique to you. It wasn't authentic. It was just empty words. Things that you thought you were supposed to say. Things you thought she wanted to hear.
That charismatic, unless
you say charismatic like it's a good thing, like it's a compliment. I've never ever used the word charismatic as a compliment. Because you know who I call charismatic? Trump, Hitler, Kirk. They were charismatic. I don't want a charismatic man. I want a magnetic man.
I have my off nights like anybody, but when I'm on, I'm as good as there is. So she was just getting the 10 out of 10 version of me, and it was uncomfortable. There was tension because of it.
Wow. You really do think so highly of yourself, don't you? Imagine if everybody had your level of confidence in this world. Oh, gosh, it'd be amazing.
And my response to it was sort of to be like empathetic, like, okay, let me like take a step back, because maybe I am, maybe I need to be a little bit more human in this moment.
More human, huh? Huh. Try vulnerable next time. See if that works better.
But in hindsight, and in similar situations in the future, the answer to that is just to steamroll it, because they don't know what they want. The thing that I wish I had done, which I would hope that other people would do in similar situations, is just to call out the obvious, which is, in this case, just go meta with it and be like, I feel like what you're literally telling me is that I'm so charming that you can't deal with it. And I know, like, I'm incredible, obviously. And then just keep going.
You should definitely do this, because I cannot wait until that woman stands up in the middle of dinner or drinks or whatever it is you're doing and just leaves you there.
And the reason to do this is because they are testing you.
Testing you? Who the has time for that? How old are we? You think we sit around all day coming up with little tests, seeing if we can get you guys to fail them? Because I got news for you. You don't need tests in order to fail them, because you guys do a fantastic job of that, like, on your own. No help from us required.
Like, people are constantly testing other people, and I feel like half the internet is unaware of it, and most of the other half just doesn't want to acknowledge it. But all of these little soft rejections, soft sort of insults or call-outs or whatever you want to call them, they are tests.
Or, and hear me out, or it's actually just a rejection. Exactly. She's just not that into you.
People don't know what they see in other people, especially female to male. Like, they are scanning for so much, and whether they know it, whether you know it, whether anyone knows it, whether anyone in the room knows it, they are testing you. It's a subconscious reflex. It's a survival instinct.
Well, at least you got that one right. Because it is a survival instinct. Because women have learned over generations that charismatic men are dangerous. Mm-hmm. So in the event that you step back and your enormous ego can actually separate itself from reality, and you could say that a woman might have the capacity to actually know what she wants and the discernment to know when you're bullshitting her and telling her what she wants to hear versus what authentically is you and the energy. Because you can't see, that's the thing, is you can't manipulate your energies. You can manipulate the words you say all day long, but you cannot manipulate your energy. So in the event that, your ego takes a seat and you want to actually look at how to get better as a human, how to get better as a person, how to contribute more to society, I'd be happy to chat.
Please go down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, keep respect for you on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. I could tell personally. First of all, he sounds really creepy and all that, and I can understand why the lady, will feel that way and say, I just feel the way he even talks about himself is really creepy. But like the other creator said, the way he keeps saying they don't know, and he was dealing with just 4 women, it just really speaks a lot that he's a red P podcast bro, whatever. Because that they are the ones that usually they don't say something, they don't address the issue that they're addressing. He was talking about a lady, and I became they don't know what they want. They don't know, when in reality what it was is that she peeped through his BS and called it out and rejected him, and then was like, yeah, I'm so awesome, I'm an awesome. See, I can't stand people that, not I can't stand people, like any man that feels like he's too good is the 10 out of 10. Like, what makes you the 10 out of 10? There's nobody that is 10 out of 10. That means you're putting on a show. If you are ever, because there's nobody in this lifetime or in this generation that we have a lot of trauma, that does not have in that is 10 out of 10. So if you're coming off as 10 out of 10, is 100% the reason why she should see it as a red flag and point it out and tell you that because ladies, this is what you look out for. Because be careful for these men that send out their representative, because you could clearly see that he was sending out his representative, but right now him making the video, it's kind of his real self. He was trying to compose himself still, but his real self. But that also come from the podcast, the red pill content, or the red pill bro, is because they always want like, oh, I'm chill, we don't react, we are chill, we allow them to do what they do and all that. They usually come off, even though in their head they're psycho, which one day is going to explode. They're going to come off like, chill, I'm just chill, I didn't say anything, I just walked away. They always want to keep that good head on their shoulder. They always want to be like, it didn't bother me, I'm the man type of this thing. Be careful. Those of you that are still dating out there, be careful, because the quality of men out there, yeah, I don't understand. Hey, and for that way he was talking about like, oh, next time they just want to test. And this is the thing when it comes to the dating scene out there right now, is that everybody's playing mind games. He's playing mind games and thinks that she's playing mind games. And ladies, you have to play mind games now, because these men are out there playing mind games. Because what happened to someone figure it out, like, you know what, we don't vibe, maybe you're too perfect, which there's nobody that is perfect. I don't want to deal with that. I want vulnerability. I want somebody that is ready to open up emotionally. I need somebody that is emotionally intelligent, emotionally available, not someone that feels like there's a textbook to certain things, da 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 da. And the person tells you it's not going to work because you don't align in terms of her vision and what she wants from a partner, and then you think that it's a test. You see? You see where the disconnect is coming from. It just does not align with what she's looking for, and it's fine. People need to understand that it's even better instead of early on in the stage that, like, you know what, it doesn't align, and let's take a bow, let everybody go their separate, and prolonging relationship that ends up being you're drained, she's drained, everybody. Because someone like him, a month, 2 months, 3 months after dating, his true colors continue peep through and all that. And he was already giving, I'm too good for you. Oh, Benny, calm down, eh? Brother, calm down. Anyway, guys, go ahead and share your thoughts, okay? Don't forget to share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go ahead, feel free, share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see. And that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl, yeah? So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.